Okay. On go, 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, I'm gonna watch my Bob, okay?
Okay. I'll probably switch around a little bit, but I'll try and stay mostly on you.
Okay. One thing I did notice is with shooting the soldiers down, I'm just not used to that, so I did have trouble with it. So I might gotta work on. It's right here, basically. I saw the soldier jump. See, the thing is, they like jumped in and then faked out, and then I didn't go after that soldier there, so that was my bad. Pretty good on that one.
I think you played it pretty well, like alright up until where you ate like all that spam.
Yeah, I
Like,
realized as I was doing that I shouldn't have gone across like that, and then I should have like gone a different way.
I don't know if it was necessarily going across as it was we just stayed on the low ground for way too long.
I didn't. No one called that soldier, so that just kind of sucked.
Yeah. So we popped. We play this situation pretty well, from what I remember.
Yeah, I think our holds are fine. It's just whenever we pushed in our mid fights that need to get work on.
Yeah. No, like here we knew they had Uber and we didn't. We just popped our crits, but like we
Connor
had
get
two
that
down.
shot?
I don't know. Connor hits the dumbest shots. So
Yeah.
here our problem is
I didn't know you
go
guys
to
were actually
point
into
right
mid. I
away.
didn't know where you guys like were going. You guys hadn't called that you were like really into mid, so I was kind of confused as to where to go there. So
It's like I think if the people that were in just got on point right away, we might have been able to cap it.
my mistake there was I wanted to watch where your stickies were because I didn't want someone to come through, and I didn't realize. I thought I should have been watching lower as well to prevent that scout from just running in and killing Mercy like that. That was my bad.
So you spot that they're going valley.
called
That's
that,
really
yeah.
really good.
Called they were going valley.
Yeah.
Basically just try and delay and get out alive.
Eric was way too extended.
I stay here with Connor because I don't.
I think you could be slightly more useful in that situation. You probably could have like peeked under and like posed a little bit of a threat.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
not too late on.
I think my concern was just that I didn't know where Mercy was at the time, and I didn't know if you
we
were
were
up
like
yet either.
we were pressuring through lobby, but like we couldn't really get in.
So this
much.
is actually just kind of a lucky play on my part. Oh, no, this wasn't it, but yeah, just stay alive.
This is good. Ooh, demo.
Yeah, and then I get hit with that rocket. So that was just getting hit by a stick. So yeah, I just try to stay alive as long as possible.
That's all there is.
That was some good pressure from Eric there, but then he gets. Yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah, that was good.
Like,
that was
we
a good
just
play.
need to chill now on cap.
Yeah,
Build. No, he's getting ammo.
Eric dies there.
Yeah, I don't think Eric was playing too good this scrim. Here I piped like everything.
Yeah,
There
kill
was
that scout.
Build isn't watching the right. The scout walks in.
Yeah.
Then Bill's not watching the demo to his left. Oh god.
Yeah, see, I was like, Bill kept switching his attention, so I didn't know like what exactly to shoot. I was just trying to prevent one side, but I think I should have focused the demo there rather than the scout.
We just need to focus something.
Yeah.
So Bill gets good damage.
So like,
I think he should have chased a little bit. Ah,
yeah, Nursey was there. So my thing there with when we were at the thing, back to it, like Bill switched his focus, so I switched it with his, but I still feel like I made the wrong decision. So.
What are we doing? Alright, so here we're contesting it.
I think I get the med. Maybe not. Oh no, I call a lot of damage.
I don't think you should have been shooting the medic.
Yeah.
Because they were still fragging classes in and they didn't have Uber.
Here's another part where like our team's confused. So I'll make sure it's like in the flank here.
Okay, so it's good that you checked that. You didn't check above you though, in that little patio.
Yeah, see, Nursey died there. I feel like that wasn't my fault, but because I wasn't there.
Oh,
I was checking the
I
flank.
wasn't.
Now it's just a bad
watching
decision to go in. So.
That was not good. But like, you know, by Valley, so there's that like arch, and then if you're looking towards mid from Valley and you look to the right, there's that little small roof ledge. Like, make sure someone always checks that when we
Okay.
go out Valley. Here, I think you kill like a lot of things as
Oh yeah,
heavy.
this is the heavy moment.
Bill dies, got the skin.
There's a soldier behind us, so I was watching for that.
Yeah.
And then the fat man switch.
Alert! The final control point is being contested.
I had shotgun out, I think. So.
So I think we go out to, yeah, you go out,
Yep,
try
just
and
make
get
sure.
the cap, but like we don't want to die here.
I'm watching.
The control point is being contested.
Call demo, avoid the spam as much as possible. And then the scout comes
We
in
didn't.
from the right.
Yeah.
So I think, I don't know if it was the right decision for me to be watching choke there.
Yeah, you were doing a good job of watching the spam and dodging it, but should have been watching the right a bit more as well.
Okay.
And Eric pushed out with like 10 HP, which was a bad mistake.
Alert!
Connor
The
wins
control point
this.
is being captured.
Yeeks probably should have killed him there.
Yeah.
Even Ubers, I'm probably calling something along the lines of,
Yeah, I'm going with
if
you
they
to the
give it
point
to
here.
us, take it. Like, we shouldn't be, oh
This
God,
okay, right
go-
there. Right there, I was concerned about them coming to our left because no one had gone there that way yet. So I switched back to the left and stopped the soldier from going behind.
Your
Then when Connor got
exits
there-
the opposite way.
Then when Connor got there, I switched back to you because I figured he would be fine. But I get hit by a rocket, so I died. I probably could have dodged that rocket, so that's my bad. Was that an
Nice.
okay decision process there,
Um,
or should I have
was-
stuck with you?
I don't know. It was just like a lot of mistakes, and everyone maybe stuck with me because that wasn't like a huge threat. Because we have time to like go back and stop the guys if they decide to like go to back cap.
Okay.
And like Bill committed on the demo and like managed to trade. So
Yeah, I think if I would have been there with you guys, it would have been a better push.
yeah.
So that was okay. Saving ammo for the soldiers. See, when they jump really high like that, it's really hard for me to hit them. And here
I just think it might make it easier if like we push across faster, because that way you're like closer to them to deny them.
And the thing is, I think Eric was lower there. And if he had been on the crate, the soldier that bombed
Yeah.
to the right, he just wouldn't be able to meet shot.
And he like backs up into Valley.
I shouldn't have
most of
taken that
these
fight. That was a
mids.
bad fight. I thought Nursey was with me though, so I thought I had the health to just kick his ass.
The control point is
But
being
I think you called it like,
Exchange here.
yeah.
So here we use. You should have kept shooting the medic to
Okay.
get a force.
Sticking here with you, watching the left again because I'm nervous.
I
try
get
to
a
shoot
lot
that
of
stick.
damage here.
Yeah, I get the scout, then I get the demo.
This is really good. Except
I don't know where the rest of
So-
you guys went.
Soldier just walks in through lower left while
Yeah.
like fighting Eric. Eric misses his shots and doesn't call anything, and like we don't know, so he just kills our medic. Like if he had said anything, me and Bill would have easily killed him.
Okay.
I was just like on Eric there. They have buffs, we don't. They're probably gonna get in
Yeah,
here
they're
much
pushing in.
faster. Yeah, we shouldn't have been that far up.
alert. Our control point is being captured.
I stayed in too long there. I shouldn't have committed so hard.
Yeah.
So that was my mistake.
Like maybe if a lot of damage was called, then and like people were committed, that's an okay decision because you can kind of like salvage a bad situation.
That reminded
but-
me of the Enigma play right there. Eric switched to heavy.
Yeah, exactly. I think I said afterwards, like, you gotta be or you gotta be scared in that situation. Their soldiers are both on gunboats. I just realized. broking this gunboat's mid, which I think is really good on this mid, honestly.
Yeah. Soldier's really determined, I think, this mid. So, I change up where I'm going to stand because I feel like the soldiers always bomb to the right. So I wait here for them, basically. I call the soldier bombing, and then he switches to the
like,
left, and then I get on the
You're
other
doing
soldier.
the right thing, but Eric's like, look how he's just so passive this entire mid fight.
Yeah. I have been watching Eric. I've been just keeping an eye on what I'm doing. I think my mistake there is I shouldn't have dropped down. I should have waited.
Yeah.
So.
The control point is being contested.
I should be sticking top right more on mids. I should have realized like where their soldiers tended to jump from and sticky that earlier.
Yeah, that's why I switched, because I felt like they always went the same way. At least one of them did.
I think once you got your 185 there, you could have like peaked a bit
So this is
closer
something, it was
to
kind of a
Bobby.
stupid fight, but I managed to kick us to win somehow. And I come back in for some cleanup on the demo and stuff.
Nice.
I get 70 there, call that, and I die.
I think it was like a good fight to take up until like he hit that first rocket, and then you kind of just got lucky.
Yeah, that's what I felt too.
Like I definitely like the idea of trying to like push and catch someone out if they're pushing in, but it's
Yeah, it's really
definitely
risky.
very risky.
Yeah. I think that's the only time I do it too. And it just so happened to work out that time, so. So there's people on the left, I'm watching to make sure nothing's coming right. Their team's left. I didn't realize their nurse was going to Uber into that. I go lower, because I know most of their team's lower.
Oh, we killed Jod. We need a cap here. I think. Okay,
There's so many people around
Oh,
here.
here's where I get baited, or at least I felt like I was getting baited. Like I was alone by point. No one else was with me. Oh, and Jared just fucking so this is what happens. Jared just I get killed by point because we have 4 people on the left. Bill was dead. I was alone point. 4 people were like fighting 2 things, and we just played it super slow and let Jared just jump behind.
I
We
thought,
weren't spread out. Sorry, go.
yeah, I think I took too much concern in how much stuff was lower.
Yeah, I think our whole team did. Like, we should have just either committed on them because we were getting heals, or we should have just like left them and gone to point. It's like
So-
if they pushed us, they would have died.
This mid, I made the mistake of not going up top right away, and that soldier just takes my usual spot. So that was a complete mishap on my part. I kind of fucked it up that mid. And I just die.
We don't even get like up the ramp all the way. Like, we just don't take any ground. We let them get all of the height, and that's just like a big problem.
Yeah.
Like, we're focusing a lot on the soldiers, which is what I was asking for, but like we weren't accomplishing anything out of it. It felt like they were still doing a lot.
Metalworks reminds me of a lot harsher snake water mid. Because
Yeah.
you have to be aggressive on snake water mid and take ground. And if you don't, or you can be really passive and like kill all the bombers, but it's really hard to do that.
I think it's a lot about timed aggression. And
So I'm
we
just trying to stay
were not
alive here.
timing
I
right.
killed a soldier here. I think, yeah.
Yeah.
I focus that scout. I think just trying to stay alive.
Allied control point is being
That
captured.
was an unlucky rocket.
Yeah.
Being nice, he gets Uber here.
Yep.
Alert! The final control point is being contested.
Were you calling like to focus that
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, it probably would have been a good idea to
Okay.
call a focus on that scout. Alright, cheesy MacGyver is 5 DOMs right now. I was just not getting anything done this scrum.
I think so. Yeah, I don't. You guys aren't going to the lobby yet, so I just made sure the left was okay. And I think you're calling to go in here, so
like,
this is
what
where-
I want to do in these situations.
like that soldier right there got behind again. Like I don't know how,
Yeah.
and that wasn't my fault. I don't think.
Like, what I want to do in these situations where we where like we kill a few at last, but like we don't have any real advantage, is just like if they give us the ground, take it. But we shouldn't really be committing to second there unless like we do a lot of damage. So I feel like people.
So you were
half
calling
of
to go
us-
in there, and I expected Nursia to give me more heals than she did. And I didn't get that, so I just died to a pipe.
You're like, oh well, Bill was like lagged out on bridge too, which is part of the problem.
Yeah, that too. Look at him, he's just,
I thought he was like trolling at first. 'Cause he was just like crouched on bridge.
his ping is like 300 right now. It's going down.
Oh wow.
He was lagging out this entire scrim too. Doesn't help.
Yeah. Oh.
I shouldn't have died there. I think there again, I just didn't know what our team was doing. Nobody was really calling anything. You guys said you were in lobby, but I don't know what that means. You guys didn't say if you were right or left.
Yeah.
And I just... Yeah, so...
Yeah, thanks, Doc.
So this time I go up this crate and watch for the soldier. See, I call that bomb. My mistake for that mid was I should have been up on that crate just a second faster, and then I would have
Yeah.
been able to completely stop the bomb. So, and then
Eric
if,
shouldn't have gone back into lobby because he was just like way too slow for it to be
Nothing, man.
effective. That's
I
a
shouldn't have
good
taken this fight. This was really stupid.
Yeah.
But I back up right away.
You end up living.
But I easily could have died there, so that was a stupid fight to take. And I recognized that after I did it. I was like, I shouldn't have done that. So, I'm scouting. Scout out seconds.
I think you should have peeked in like
Well,
before
thing is,
that scout showed up.
None of the team was there, so I didn't want to go in alone because I knew they had like 3 people up still.
Yeah, I think
Is that
you
okay?
could've, like moved up like halfway through the bridge just to like see how close they were. You also heard the demo putting sticks up, so you may have been able to like.
Yeah,
maybe
that's what.
get
That's
it.
why I
Alright.
didn't go in because I called the demo putting 6 up, and I didn't want to just go into a trap or something. So here we call the flanks getting destroyed. Eric's really hurt. I called that, and I just basically had to back up for health.
Yeah, we have to leave here.
Should have Uber advantage, right?
Yeah, but we don't have it yet. So I think this is. I was calling to like stay with Nercy.
Yeah.
You
I died to a really bad rocket.
Control point is being contested.
like you and Eric both shouldn't have been fighting on the left. Like
Okay.
both of you were fighting with their shields. Like you went to go help him, I'm assuming, but
Yeah.
shouldn't have had to come to that. Bill gets caught out.
I'm holding. Yeah, I hold. I go back to watching lower. I call the scout going flank, and I get on the med to make him pop early.
Nice.
I didn't realize Connor had gone in there too. So, and if I did, I wouldn't have gone in with him. Or was it Bill? It was Bill or Connor.
Captured.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
It was still okay. Connor should have communicated that.
Time has been added.
So like they only have Slate out. We just need to like focus targets on live.
Yeah, I helped Connor with that. Called the scout. I don't know
We
where
should
Nercy
just
is
all
here.
chill right now.
Nursie just spawned. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think here I called. They're just gonna build it. We really need a. One of you should have gone NG here. Like this would have been a great time to go
Okay.
NG. Like as soon as they left, had we switched, we
I think I
would've
switched
had
to
our
heavy
ults
here.
too. Yeah. Because like we knew they had advantage, but they still had like a while till they had it.
And I just hide in this corner here.
You should have came for crit heals.
Well, I
You
think
might still get it, but
Control point is being captured.
it's like
Just dealing with
sometimes as heavy you want to like come in after like this, but sometimes you also want to be like taking the damage away from our team with
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
450.
Control point is being captured.
the heavy plays. That's so retarded. Heavy's such a dumb class. Then I immediately go to switch.
Yeah, this is good. They have slight ad again. We should start making space. We're in lobby. We just need to go forward.
Oh, this is something that I thought was really good. I clear his stick and I just, okay, it's clear, he's not going to expect it, so I just go in to create room.
Yeah, this is really good.
Yeah,
Except
and
the
then I
rest
just
of us
die.
are baiting you.
Yeah.
Like, Bill took an hour to get in. Nursey's hesitating. Bill's gonna die because of it. I'm
Yeah.
alone on
Control point is being contested.
to stop
So-
this back cap. I was just super
Working with
salty.
mustard, like, something good that I've started to do is it's actually really easy to create room. You just literally just run
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
It's like a lot easier than I would actually expect, so. Just have to time it properly.
Yeah.
So.